Hi Pooja, how are you?
Oh, okay. Hi. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the class. I think this is our first session together. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Just tell me a couple of things about you. Where do you come from and what do you do? Tell me that.
I'm from Jaipur, and currently I'm doing job which is UI UX designing.
Okay. Technical
Uh,
IT stuff.
Not technical, we can say, but
Mhm.
it is from IT because
Okay.
uh, user interface.
Yes, yes, I completely know that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
have
my
read about it a little.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I have read about UI UX designing. So I
Okay.
know it's more like user interface, the back end, the front end thing I feel.
Right.
I think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm not very sure about it because I am a commerce student. So for me, every kind of designing is technical. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You come from Pink City. So how's the weather there?
It's quite good. Before two
Mhm.
days, it's continuous raining, but
Oh,
not today. But weather is good.
weather is pleasant over there. Okay. It
Yeah.
has been raining here in Uttarakhand also. Oh, I didn't tell about myself. My name is Vipul Pant. I come from Uttarakhand. And actually, I am a personality development and a soft skills trainer by profession. I've been a writer for newspapers also. I love to play my guitar in my free time. That's one of my hobbies. And I read a lot. So people call me a bookworm. So I read too much. Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
so
Yeah, I
yeah.
am. Mhm.
Mhm.
Please tell me.
You play guitar, right?
Yeah, just as a hobby. Not very good at it. Mhm.
Okay, that's
Don't
good.
ask me to play song. Okay.
Um,
Shall we start? Shall we start the session?
yeah, because okay, one
Please.
thing from my
Please,
side.
please. Sure.
I have a question that
Hmm.
actually I am from IT company,
Hmm.
so I need to talk to the clients, right?
Hmm.
So today I had a call with my client. So
Hmm.
I tried to spoke, right?
I tried to speak. Hmm.
Tried to speak. Okay.
Because you have
Uh,
used tried in the sentence. Because you have already used tried.
okay. Okay.
Hmm.
I tried to speak. Okay, got it. So I am thinking that our sentence formation is different
Yeah.
for
Okay.
native speakers who has speak in flow. So when I try to speak those sentences, so I can't find formation. You
Okay.
got it my
So
point?
it got difficult for you to understand what the other person said because
Yeah,
sentence framing is
sometimes.
quite different.
Yeah,
Sentence framing is quite
sometimes.
different. Hmm.
Yeah,
From which place does the client come from?
it's US based.
Yeah, so you would face such problems. I know. These people have called it English, American English as they call it, or it's not correct English. Let's agree to that because they are one
Yeah,
of the most powerful countries in the world. Hmm.
yeah, you are right. So when I had called, so I am trying to understand that what is that saying that there is
Hmm.
no any formation that which I we follow that
Yeah, so
formation sentence
there
formation
is a
is like
formation. Let me tell you, there is a formation which is quite different from our formation.
mm-hmm.
See, there are two to three things that make it quite difficult for us to understand. One of them is obviously the speed that is there. Let's agree to
Right,
it.
right,
Another thing that speed is not that big a concern. What's a bigger concern is their accent, and the third thing, which is their usage of phrases and idioms. They use a lot of phrases and idioms, right?
yeah, right,
They don't directly say, "I would just sleep now." They would say, "I'm going to hit the sack." So these are some of, yeah, yeah. So they
got
do
it.
all these things. They do all these things. For this, if you want to be better at understanding the kind of things that these people say, I would
Mm-hmm.
want to suggest you to watch more of American movies. That has
Okay,
helped me a lot. I used to find it very difficult to understand what they said. And American English is still easier when you compare it with Australian English and New Zealand English.
Oh,
That is a disaster. I don't know how these people speak. How do they understand each other? But they don't say I think. First of all, they don't say I think. Once I was
mm-hmm.
speaking to someone from Australia because I have some other platform also. So
Mm-hmm.
I was speaking to someone from Australia. He was a native speaker and he was interested in learning Indian accent also, neutral accent, because he was
Okay.
fed up of his accent. So he
Mm-hmm.
said, he again and again said, I reckon, I reckon, I reckon. And I thought, what's reckon? I can't get this word because it's either recognize. Is that the
Recognize.
short form of recognize? No, but that was not the case. He was actually using reckon in place of think. They don't say I think, they say I
Oh,
reckon.
I reckon.
Yeah. And reckon actually is the short form of recognize. But they
Yeah.
use reckon. That's it. Reckon. That is how they spell it. And that's actually a word over there, but not in our English.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's very difficult to understand that accent or
I know.
phrase
But
and
it gets easier when you actually surround yourself with that environment. Repetition in anything that you're learning is always good. Whenever you repeat that situation, then it
mm-hmm.
becomes easier. It is said the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. So from today onwards, I would want to suggest one thing: watch more of uh, USA stand-up comedy. Do you want to say something?
No, you carry
Okay.
on.
Should I continue? Yeah. I thought you want to put in something. So, watch more of USA stand-up comedy, right?
Oh.
Just
Mm-hmm.
watch it with subtitles. Try to
Mm-hmm.
understand, and then go for the same video without subtitles.
Okay.
Challenge yourself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll be able to make it. You'll be able to make it. It takes, to identify this accent, it takes a month or two. A month or two. 2 months would be required at least to just get hold of that accent. It's fast. I know it's very fast and it's difficult sometimes. But when you are actually surrounding yourself with that accent, yeah, your accent would also improve. But I don't say American accent is a good accent. It's a bad accent, I feel. I always call it a bad accent. The best accent is neutral accent, which
Yeah,
Indians use.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Because we are
right.
not very much influenced by any part. But yeah, there are people who would come with statements like "I gonna gotta do that," but that's not English. That's not real English. That is not what we call English here. So yeah,
Right.
that's the case. Which is not wrong to speak in American accent. I don't criticize it, but they actually speak incorrect English also. They would
Yeah.
not say he can't do anything. They would say
Hmm.
he can't do nothing. Technically, it is wrong, right? Technically, it is wrong. You must have seen this, right?
Yeah, right. You are right.
Quite
So
relatable.
yeah, quite related. But
Hmm.
we can't do in this situation. I
Yeah,
have
we
to
can do.
understand.
We can just have more access to American English.
Hmm.
That can be
Right.
useful. That will certainly be useful. Sure. Any other statement that the person said and you did not understand, something like
Um,
that.
no, I
Mhm.
actually I don't.
So we'll do a couple of things. In while they speak, they actually
Mhm.
use a lot of idioms and phrases, as I said to you.
Yeah.
So, like I told you, one hit the sack,
It,
and you would not believe when they want to say all the best. They don't say all the best many a times. They say break a leg, break a leg. Now, who would even imagine that breaking a leg is actually saying all the best? So
all of us.
yeah, yeah, it's so different, right? So different.
It's
The
like
American culture.
that. What are he's saying that he's angry or something like.
I know. It gets quite difficult. In Hindi, we say arth ka anarth, and this is what it
Yeah.
is. It's
Right.
so different, right? It should be similar at least. It should be similar. Like I reckon is still fine because you say
Yeah.
okay, I recognize, so I reckon.
Recognize.
Yeah, but this is quite different. Break a leg, hit the sack, all these phrases. There are many more. I've learned a lot of them. So if you want, we can discuss them in the class also later. Or
Hmm.
yeah, we should I think head to the topic now. Do you have any other question?
No, I don't.
Okay. The topic
Thank
is quite interesting from
you. Mm-hmm.
a guy's point of view because we are mostly interested into superheroes and stuff. Are you
Superhero.
interested into superheroes?
And not a fictional character, but in real life, real heroes I love.
Okay. So tell me
I
about
like
real life heroes. Tell me about
I
them.
like real heroes that they help people.
Hmm.
Actually, they help people without any I can say motive,
Yes.
ulterior motive, I can say.
Mhm.
They are real heroes.
Okay.
So I
So,
like
do you know
that
any such
type of
heroes?
person. Mm-hmm.
Do you know any such heroes?
Sorry.
Do you know any such heroes who are real
Okay.
life heroes?
Uh, yeah, it's our parents.
Yeah. Wow, great. I thought you would take the name of some person who is really eminent, and you said parents. Actually, it's
Uh,
quite true.
yeah, it's because our parents is our real heroes.
Mhm. They don't
Yeah,
ask for anything in exchange.
they don't. Yeah, it's like because they help. I can say in whole life
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
without
They just
any
they do everything
motive.
for our happiness. They
Yeah,
sacrifice
for
everything. If you,
sacrifice everything. Yeah, you are right. So
I sometimes feel it's quite difficult to be a parent, like a person like me, because I get very attached to my things, so I don't want people to touch my things a lot. So I can't see myself being a good parent because I feel it's quite difficult. Do you think that you would turn out to be a great parent? How are you around kids? Tell me that.
um, around sorry, I couldn't
Kids.
understand.
How are you around kids, little kids,
Okay, how is
children?
that? Okay, actually, around actually, I talked to the students earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So that children are, I can say, very funny type of. One of my student, she is
Students. One of
one.
my students.
Okay, so one of my students, and she's around 7 year or maybe 5 year old. So
Okay.
he told he say anytime that I am a I can say
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that name. Sorry, I
Some
can't.
superhero?
Sorry,
Is that some superhero name?
uh, something like that, but I
Some
forgot.
cartoon character or something, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So
Mm-hmm.
children are very like superheroes, some cartoonist or something like that. They love
They like superheroes.
very much. I don't I am not big fan of superheroes as I told you.
That's quite true. That's exactly. Hmm. But we have to be fans of Shaktiman. That used to be our first superhero.
Shaktiman, I watched a lot of time, but not uh, I can
Not a
say
lot. Okay. So you don't
not
follow.
a lot.
Mhm. I followed him like anything. So once I still remember, he used to come with that last moral thing. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. So he used to come with that last statement after the episode used to end. He would come with that statement, "Choti magar moti baatein." Do you remember that? You're not a big fan of Shaktiman, I
Sorry.
feel. Okay, let's change it then. Okay, tell me one thing. If you could have a
Mhm.
superpower, I think that is a very good question here. If you
Oh,
could have a superpower, which superpower would you want to have? Tell me that. And why?
superpower. Okay.
Hmm. Flying,
Mm,
emitting fire from your mouth. What would you want to have?
I think it's invisibility.
Okay.
Uh,
How would you use it?
so invisibility, I think I can do everything. So
Mhm.
so anybody can't see me.
Your intentions don't look really good here. But tell me,
I
like being invisible, what would you do?
sorry.
Mhm. Being invisible, what would you want to do?
Not any bad purpose, but good
Okay,
purpose.
thank God. Okay.
No, no,
So like, give me some example. Hmm.
mhm.
Give me some examples. What would you do being invisible? How would you help people?
Okay. Any type of help, like, but I am thinking that one thing. that I
Mhm.
want to I want to
No
help
problem.
people, but
Mhm.
I don't want that they know my name
Like
and
they should
they
not come to know about you.